Hey James, thanks for taking my call today and taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is go through your website real quick, show you a couple things that you can do that will help increase your ranking in Google, which will increase the amount of people you got going to your site. So I will step through that right now. Okay, so first thing, I just got to compliment you on the website. I do like how simple it is. It's just straight to the point, and I do like the pictures. One thing that you can add is content. So Google looks for about 1,500 words of content. I went through and I looked at yours. You have a little under 700. So there's a little bit of room there to improve. If you add the content and make sure you got keywords in there, and the keywords just meaning like things that people are going to search for. So like electrician in Lexington, Kentucky. That's a buyer intent keyword that when someone searches for that, they're looking for an electrician near them so they can get some work done. So we're going to want to incorporate those kind of keywords into the content in here and increase the content, right? Which by then increasing the amount of keywords you get in there and increasing the ratings. So one thing I did was I pulled up the electrician in Lexington, Kentucky, just to see where you're at and who's above you and what we can do about that. So I did notice you're not here in the map pack, in the top three of the map pack. About 35% of all people who search for this end up clicking something in the map pack. So that's something you're going to want to do. One thing that the map pack is ranked on is based on the organic searches, which is just means the ranking down here. And then also the amount of citations, which is just how many times your business is named somewhere else in a directory, like, you know, the Yellow Pages or Yelp or something like that. So I went through and I looked at some of like Mr. Electric here. That's a pretty big, you know, company. I'm sure you know them, but it's not impossible to outrank these guys. You can do it. They're not very high on content. They do have a very powerful base domain, but we can always work through that. So I did pick the next closest competition you have here, and I just pulled up their website to kind of show what they've got going on. Again, something that you can beat pretty easily. Hopping back, all these other ones, these big companies and Yelp and, you know, Better Business Bureau, these can all be outranked pretty easily because Google does favor local business owners over big corporations, even franchises. So just making sure you got the right content, the right linking, and the right keywords, you will move up and you will get more traffic. So looking at your competition here, there's not much. So this is a tool called Ahrefs. What it does is it looks at all the information that Google's looking at to rank a website. So not real important, but just going to go through these quickly so you can kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about. So UR is basically the trust. So it's looking at all the content and seeing if it's relevant. So, you know, if you're talking about burgers on your electrician site, it's not going to be very relevant. So this number is going to be very low. If there's not a lot of content for it to grade, it will also be low because it doesn't know if it's relevant or not. This is the power. And what that means is like how many people are going to it. You know, like YouTube is a very powerful website. But like this, your competition here does not have a very powerful website. They don't have a lot of backlinks. They don't have a lot of other websites linking to them or pointing to them. So there's not a lot of relevancy there. So they'll be very easy to beat out, and you'll be able to, you know, take over their traffic. And honestly, these guys are pretty low on the page, and you will be getting way more traffic than that if you get up to the top. So I did put yours in here. I noticed you got a .business site. So this is a very skewed number. It's not accurate. As you can see, you're not getting a lot of people into your site. I was trying to find a good tool to use to show this, but because it's a .business, I was having a hard time getting the real number, but I'm fairly certain it's close to 0. You don't have any links and you don't have a lot of content on there, so you're not going to get a lot of power. This 13 is due to the keywords you do have and the content you have in there. This is all fixable stuff. All you got to do is, just to kind of reiterate, is add more content, make sure you got the appropriate keywords in there, and make sure you're getting links from other powerful websites linking back, like blogs and articles referencing how good you're doing. So I hope that helps. I hope you can use some of this information to drive your business further and become more successful. Please give me some feedback. I would really appreciate your thoughts, both good and bad, on what you think and if this was helpful. And I will have all my contact information in the email. Please just give me a call back and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Thanks.